Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are back today to work on, well, to finish actually, this matchbook journal. So let's take a look at it, see how we did. I think we did okay. Now when you get this journal, you have to actually push the pages up and crease them in order to write on them, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it has some beautiful papers in it, beautiful yellows. These were Easter egg dyed. And some beautiful journal pages. Some are by Emily at Vintage Polka Dot. Some are by Triple V Vintage, these. And this is an old stationery I had, and that's an Angela print. And then, of course, this is Jen Bishop and Blue Fern Studio. So they're a very thick paper. So there we go. I believe it's about 120 pages, front and back. I don't know if it includes these or not. Now this is glued in. Got a little extra sticking out there. I should have put something heavy on it here, but you can untie this and pull all these pages out and put new pages in if you like, or if you wanted it all glued in there, you could do that. So I left it that way. Okay, I want to cover this little piece up here. It's not really going to show because we're going to put some things on it here. Let's start here. We got to go around anyway. I didn't do the cover yet. I know, I should have got it done. But, you know, gosh, life is so busy. Sometimes there's just not time to ink until you're in front of the camera and making time for crafting. So here I am crafting, and I love it, of course. Now this is orange cream color, and then I also have a rubber ducky color that we can use. And I actually love using the two together. They're very, very nice together. There we go. Let's go to the inside. Hope you can see some of this. So how is everybody today? Hope you're all doing well. I hope you have enjoyed these last couple of videos with the different kinds of journals. I thought it would be fun to, you know, just kind of do a couple of different type of styles. I love this style of journal. It's one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites, so you have to forgive me for favoriting everything in the above category. But I really do. I just really, really enjoy crafting journals and stuff. I just think that there's so many possibilities to them. So I am just mixing these two colors about. Don't need to do so much in there. We'll do out here though. I was trying to decide if I should put washi tape on that. On this piece. Because on the hinge part I didn't double up the paper or anything. Oh, I can see it needs to be trimmed down a little bit right there. You know, this is a good thing too about checking things out is you get to realize perhaps where you are good heavens. Doesn't want me to cut there, does it? Let's go this way. It's because this is doubled up, but that is not. Right here. There we go, that looks better. Anyway, I did not double up the thickness here, but I think it'll be okay because it doesn't, we don't utilize this part very often. This part is just going to be the hinging, the I'm sorry, the not brads, eyelets. Eyelets or grommets. So what we're going to do is kind of even this up between 2 points, 2 exact points, which is a 1/4 on this side, 14 and a 1/4, and on this one it's 8 and 7/8. Or is, yeah, 7/8. So then we figure out where we want our middle point. So I think we'll do it at 11 and 12. That should be the middles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So I'm just going to draw myself a line there on the 11. And, you know, I'm not doing it exact, as you can tell. But it just gives me a line to follow with my my thing here. With my thing. So I'm going to flip this in. And I'm going to follow that line in to, I don't know, maybe 1/2 of an inch. Let's put everything back under there and just kind of feel it. So it's going to be right about here. So what I'll do, get all those papers out of my way, and then I'll put this over that hole where I want it. And then I'll move this up as I've got it clamped. That way my next one will be the same. Okay. There we go. Whoop. Get out of there, you're in my way. Can't see. And we'll put this in. Like so. And this one in. Like so. Yep, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's see if we can tuck it all in here. Yes, we can. There, look at that. Okay, now in this one we have a place for a tag or a journal card or something like that. And I know in here we had one that had extra glue on it. And it ended up as a tag or something. Oh, here it is. So let's cut that down into a tag or something that'll fit in there. We don't know yet until we really look at it. I'm going to cut that all the way off because then I can use that as a straight piece. Same way with that one. So let's put a tag hole in here. Right about there, I suppose. And then we'll clip this corner. She run off with something? No telling. That dog, she runs off with about everything. So there we go. That looks beautiful. Never did find my butterscotch flavor or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was now, but oh, daffodil. That's what it was. Yeah, I never did find it. Just dropped my drawer down onto the desktop for no reason at all. I think I edited that part out so the crash wouldn't scare the daylights out of you. Oh, goodness sake. And I think I'll scallop this one right here. I love the scallop. I just think it's so pretty. You're just so pretty. And let me grab that little tiny piece of stuff I had. Oh, where did it go? Huh. I could have swore I threw it in there. Oh, there it is. I got it. I have it. So we have this, which is the same that I used on the inside of the journal here. We could put it out here and make a little bow at the bottom. Or I could put it in here. Maybe it'd be better in here to kind of match the inside. Would it be too much ruffle and fluffle? Ruffle and fluffle? Oh my goodness, look! I just found my tool. I haven't been able to find this for, I don't know, a week? Shoot. It's funny how you can go through a drawer and look for something and it will not be there. And then all of a sudden it's back. Okay, so what if we tied this down here? We can tie the other one with something else. What if we just gave it a little tie right here? Does that kind of give it some character? I think we need to put something right here. So the pocket I'm talking about is this one that we put in. Let me put this in here so we can color this up with some ink. Okay. And this would go right here, like so, but it would need something on it. And I have another color I think would work. There's the buttercream. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty one? Or there's the school bus yellow. I think we'll just... Maybe we should give it some pizzazz with the school bus yellow. Pizzazz it up a bit. Let's do. We don't need much. See, just a bit. And we probably should put a... You know, I don't know if my lights are any better, guys. I put some... I moved some lights around again, just to see. I know I've got shadows down here because I can see them. But I don't know what else to do until I can afford to buy some other lamps that give a little different lighting. I've seen some of the other creators with them, but I think they make a little bit more money than I do. So, because I'm not making any money yet. I mean, they count it up, but they only send you a check when it hits $100 or something. Okay, so we have a little tag there. That's cute. And then this kit came with some little journal cards. That would take a peek. Here they are. I love this one. Butterfly Kisses and Dragonfly Wishes. I like that. Make each day your masterpiece. So let's cut a couple of these out. Maybe I'd be better served to cut these out with the trimmer. Goes away. And let's take Mr. Shiny Jar and put him under the table so we don't reflect off of him. Sorry to keep bringing up the reflections, but yes, I did get a comment for those that have asked. It was a well-served comment. I mean, it's a shame that, well, you know, that it had to come onto my video, but it did. You know, it's like you try so hard to make things perfect. And if the lighting's not right, if it bothers people, well, you know, then the lighting's not right and it really bothers people. So, but yeah, I wouldn't actually mind so much if maybe it was more of a personal comment that came to my email that's always listed in my stuff. You know, then it's like they're trying to say, hey, you know, I'm not trying to embarrass you in front of all your makers or your creators, your creatives, but I really want to tell you that this is kind of a bother or something like that. You know, I don't mind positive criticism at all. It's helpful because when you have a channel, you don't know. I mean, I'm on this end, you're on that end. You're on the end that really counts. I love that one. And I do have some stamps, you know, that you stamp. Like rubber stamps, silicone stamps. They're not really a silicone. They're made out of something that's white. Maybe it's a silicone. I really don't know. Oh, this has that up there, so I don't really want to bother that. It's kind of the piece for there, isn't it? And this means butterfly, I believe. We do have this. Let your imagination take flight. Beautiful. Okay, we'll use that here. Ooh, but it does cover up that rose, doesn't it? Well, maybe we won't. Maybe it's just the way it is. I don't know. I think that would be okay. We still have a rose sticking up there. It just seems to kind of fit, doesn't it? I need to trim that off a little bit. And then a little scallop on it. That's not a scallop. Sorry, I didn't scallop. I scalloped when I should have scalloped. See? Darn it! Bird waltz. I don't really... Oh, that's pretty. Actually, I have another one of these. Because it came with 2 papers like that. Let your imagination take flight. Okay. Right here. I was listening to Micro and his mom talk today. I'm listening to some of their old broadcasts. She is absolutely hilarious. She has several books out. Maybe I told you this yesterday. But, yeah, I've been listening to them because I want to make sure that I'm keeping my silly bone, you know, my funny bone. And not just being a Dudley sometimes. It's easy to fall into Dudley land. And I don't want to do that, so... gosh, when we'd go to my folks' on Sunday, we'd all meet up there. You know, 5 to 6 out of 7 of us with our significant others or kids or, you know, whatever. And the kids would swim and have fun and play in the woods, and we'd all just talk and help with making a big dinner, and sometimes Dad would make his famous spaghetti and meatballs, or it wouldn't be meatballs, it'd be hamburger, you know. And yeah, I mean, it was so much fun. And it just was a big celebratory day every Sunday. And it reminded me of Micro and his mom, the way that we would all laugh and, you know, when we got together and stuff like that. This is going to go in here, but I need to... Well, no, I'm going to have to put it back. It's in my way now, for sure. But yeah, it reminds me so much of my family when we'd get together, and everybody was so funny. So, just there was so much to laugh about. So many memories, and, you know, it was like the things that Micro and his mom talk about, you know, memories and things that happened and things her boys said, and oh, it just is such a vivid reminder. And I think that's why I'm enjoying it so much, is it reminds me of my family and I, when we would get together on Sundays and Gosh, there was so much to talk about. You know, the seriousness to go through too, of course, but gosh. And my Aunt Teresa, she had quite a silly bone too, and you know. But my mom was kind of like Mike Rowe's mom, and I imagine if she had been a writer, that she would be able to write like Mrs. Rowe. I think her name's Peggy. But she probably could have written the funny stories like Peggy Rowe. I don't know. Maybe not. But it's just fun, you know. So let's go ahead and perhaps put in some little things here that can be extras. Let's see. Ooh, that might be cute down there. Don't know. I didn't put any pockets in this one. I mean, it could have, but it's got so many pretties in it. But I mean, it could have this in here, like this. That might be very pretty. What do you think? And then you wouldn't see all the upside downedness. I think it's right side up though, actually. But that would be very pretty there. Yeah, I think we will put that there. So I gotta switch colors, and I'm going back to aged mahogany. And let's scallop this one as well. Sorry, butterfly, if I scalloped you. And it just gives you something extra to look at. Nothing grand or anything like that. No pocket. Just butterfly kisses and dragonfly wishes, which is something that is important in life, you know, to have those things. The fantasy of, you know, the butterflies and flying on the back of the dragonfly and stuff like that. Okay, right here. It's off just a little bit. That's okay, that's how I wanted it. And there we go. Oh, aren't they beautiful? They are very beautiful. I love them. Absolutely love them. Oh, they're just so pretty. It was better to put these in the center than to do it like this. So, this one actually kind of needs ties that go here, but, you know, I don't want to add more stuff to it. So there we go. They both have about 120 pages in them. And we already looked through this one. And then this one. This is Easter egg dyed paper, music sheets, bird waltz, vintage polka dot shop paper. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? And this one has sari silk, and this one, of course, has What do you call that stuff? What do you call it? Seam binding. Okay, so I don't need all of that on there. I'm going to clip some of that off, and I'm going to change this. There, that's better. So now I'm going to change this, because I don't like the bright yellow. I want it to kind of match up. Oh, I'm so glad you're back, little tool. Crazy when you lose tools. You know, when I lost my thing I just bought, my distressing tool, I was quite sad about that. Tammy was glad I got it, and I wrote her and had an LOL in there that, well, I lost it the same day I bought it. So there we go. Just a little card. And just a little butterfly card there. So there we go. I like that better. So much better. Yep. You want to see? There we go. Yep. Much better. Oh, they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, I hope next week to get busy with my Etsy and get everything put back on. I have new digis to upload from old vintage papers, and I'm looking forward to that. I've scanned, I don't know how many things. A lot of different papers. This works lots better than the 3. So if you're going to make one, I would go with the 2 punches down here and not the 3. Okay, thank you for joining me for this several episodes, 3 episodes of making a matchbook journal. I highly recommend it. They're actually very quick. The most time consuming part of this was cutting down the papers to the correct size, which is this size, and that was 5 1/4 by almost 7 3/4. Or 7 7/8, 7 3/4. You know, it might be easier if you could just, I started to tell you yesterday, is if you could just take a piece of your paper and just fold it in half like this, you know, and have it be, well, that fit. That must not be the true. No, it's not. That's a 10-inch. Hang on. Let's get a real paper. Not that one. Anyway, if you just go this way and slice them in half, so if you made them long enough, see, these are too long and they're too wide, so if you made these books just slightly wider and longer, but then they would be out of control long, so really you'd have to cut them down, because the length of these is 9 inches, 9 1/4 inches by 5 3/8. 5 3/8 by 9 1/4. So they're pretty long already. So you wouldn't want to make them longer. But what a nice size that you can take with you. Toss in your car, ride in it at lunchtime, or take it to the park with you, whatever. And gosh, they're beautiful. I love them. They're my favorite. One of my favorites. Okay, let me put these back in the drawer. Alright, that is all I have for you today. I hope that you'll make some time to make something like this. I mean, you could even make small matchbook ones. Small ones, yeah, with small paper. That's all I have. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in the very next video. Bye.